Hello and welcome to this voice commentary of the Psycho Stalker, the stop motion movie. I am the creator and director of the movie, Jordan Adler here. Give you a commentary of the movie. So let's get started. I'm going to give you the whole entire commentary of the movie. It's going to be 26 minutes long. So grab your popcorn and soda and let's get started. Now the first thing we see right here is the following film has been approved for all audiences. Yeah, that was created by me. I personally created this whole bit right here and put the YouTube URL on the bottom of right there. Pretty cool. And then this star intro was actually from the editing software that I have. So I just did that. It's pretty cool. I thought it looked more professional that way if I added a little thing to it. And I should have made this a little bit quicker in editing. The black should have been 2 seconds long. Instead it was 5 seconds long. Now the intro for the movie was going to be either a song by Weston Simonis or a song by Emma McGann, who is both indie artists. I was going to use one of their songs, but they didn't give me permission to do that until the end of when I filmed this. So I just went with a YouTube, one of those YouTube songs that you could use for free, and I just did that. The rain was in the intro. I wasn't gonna put it in the intro of the movie, but it turned out to be pretty good. The whole intro, this whole part, is the only part in the movie that's not stop motion. Everything else is stop motion, frame by frame, picture to picture. My mom, fun fact, my mom actually did help me with the script. And she didn't want to give herself credit. She did actually help me with the script. So me and her wrote the script. Wayne Jones and Dan Bowden was the music guys that I got the music from off of YouTube. The studio is actually in my garage. Then the rain just stopped right there. Yeah, pretty lit. So we used 2 voices for Tina Morgan. The voice that we liked at the time was Caitlin O'Dane, but she got sick, so we had to use Kayla Carlton to finish off her voice. And good thing that their voices are similar, or it just wouldn't work out. This was my first time actually making a little stop motion movie, so I wanted to impress everybody with it. And so far, everyone seems to be enjoying it. So every frame you see here, just frame by frame. Overall, there was about 6,000 frames that I took. Every single movement in the stop motion film has to be frame by frame. Every little movement. If you mess up, you have to redo it. And I messed up a few times with a couple of scenes. This scene right here is Tina. She is talking back and forth with the guy that is trying to help her out. He is supposed to be a Lego restaurant, and she is in the jail cell area. The phone just disappears. I can't explain that. The phone just disappears. Take us off now. This music part in the bathroom, I just thought it would be a cool idea to just have music in that area. She grabs the backpack, she grabs the wrench. Now I thought it'd be funny to have like Mr. Penguin come in there and like pee or something, you know. Yeah, everybody seemed to enjoy that. That was a last minute thing. I wasn't gonna put that in there. Having some weather anchors and news anchors part of the movie was a big deal for me. Royal James is actually a real life news reporter that a weather anchor that I have here in Arizona. Sally Rose is just a made up name that I used for Sally Rose, news reporter, but Michelle did a great job with her voice. I got good feedback of her voice. They said that her voice sounds just like a news anchor person. Now this is a good place where I forgot this guy's name. Sorry about that. But he's calling Jordan. So it's not Hunter, it's someone else. But yeah. Dramatic scene right here. Jordan grabs the package. Tina's recording of her voice is on the recorder in the package. And this is a pretty cool scene coming up. Then Jordan's going out there grabbing the flowers. Then he finally realizes where the flowers are from. The wedding, I knew I wanted to explain the flashback to the wedding because no one would have got it. So I did a wedding chapel little scene there with her in the little dress and the police arresting her. That was a last minute thing. I put some some extra characters in there, Emmett and Lucy. Jordan finally realizes that it's Tina Morgan. So right now, at this part, Jordan knows who it is. Those are probably the dumbest police guards I've ever seen. Sorry that I'm stuttering in this. I might have to redo this whole thing, but please bear with me. I'm going to edit it out. The parts I don't like, but yeah, I thought I would make a little commentary for you guys so you can go with the flow and see how I did things. This was one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie with Tony Hawk and Miranda Honey parking lot scene. That was one of the best scenes in the movie. I knew I wanted to have Max in this film, so that's actually a real minifigure that I used for this movie. Max is one of like the guys from the Lego Club magazine, so he's like the face of the Lego Club magazine. So I wanted him to be a character in this movie. He's actually going to be turning into a rookie police officer. He's actually a police officer in this movie. So this part, Jordan is explaining the whole stalker thing to Miranda and Max. We was behind of the putting the voices into the thing because Natasha wasn't able to get the recording to us until like later on. So it took us a while to add her clips in, voice clips. I like this window scene of Jordan talking to that guy. Sorry, I can't remember his name. It'll come to me. Yeah, I figured that we would show his bedroom. My bedroom don't look nothing like that. I have a lot more posters than he does. I will be adding more posters to his walls in the next movie, and there's gonna be all sorts of other cool stuff added to his room in the second movie coming out next fall. Right now, Jordan is telling Miranda and Max that they need to go to the park. And this is where we introduce Kayla Carlton as Tina Morgan. This is her first scene as Tina, not counting the recording. You can tell by her hair that the rain is actually falling on her hair at this part. It probably don't look like it, but if you look closely, the rain is going on her hair. There won't be no rain in the next movie. That's a fact. One effects of the next movie, there won't be no rain included. So Tina is going to Tony Hawk's house. They get into Tony Hawk's house to get his clothes and his car. So I really enjoyed making this scene. This took about 2 or 3 days to do. About 1,000 frames, I would say. 500 to 1,000 frames altogether for this part of the scene. I used a hand for the key because I couldn't find my Lego key. That's actually an NBA jersey from one of the old classic NBA minifigures. She steals his car. She goes away. Then he says, "That son of a brick," is actually a pretty good pun right there. I didn't want to cuss, so I used brick. So brick in Lego universe is actually a bad word. So they're at the park. Jordan comes back out in the pet costume. The guy is in his car. That's actually a truck. He fakely shoots him, and that was a pretty good scene. That was probably the best looking stop motion scene of the whole movie. I just thought that was a well done scene. It didn't take that long. Probably took like 15 minutes or so to do that entire scene. I think Natasha did a good job doing her voices. She is a voice actress from Canada. It was funny how we got her involved. I'm involved with this live streaming app, and I got Kaylin and Natasha from that app, which is pretty cool. So I became Kaylin's friend, and she told me about Natasha. So yeah, I had to get Natasha too. This whole restaurant scene was originally going to be a gas station scene. I was going to have a little gas station. She had to change her clothes in the gas station and then run out. But we had a change of cast, and one of our set builders wasn't able to build the gas station in time for the movie. So I had to change to plan B and use the restaurant scene, which I think it turned out pretty good. I had to add the bathroom from the gas station to the restaurant scene, and that was a pretty good scene. And that's actually a restaurant mock that I used. I created a whole entire restaurant design. This part is when Sally is talking about Tina going into Tony Hawk's house. So the restaurant guy tells him that he knows who she is, and she gets out the window and escapes. Leaves her prison clothes on the floor and gets in her car and drives away. Now we're at the police station where Jordan is telling Chase about the whole incident about Tina. Pretty good scene. It took I think 25 minutes in a day to do that whole scene. You might recognize Chase from the Lego CSI series that you can watch here on this channel. Go to the playlist area and just go on there. I'm actually going to be editing more of those scenes, though remastering some of the old seasons for that show. This movie and the second one will be prequels for the Rookie Cop series. Now, when the second movie comes into play, the rookies for the new Lego stop motion series that I'm doing will already be a part of the station, so it'll be like mixed and matched. So about time the second movie, the Rookie Cop series, should be out a little bit after that. Now this is the interrogation part where Jordan just confessing to Chase about what's all happening with Tina and that guy that's stalking him. So he just basically tells him to go back to his house and lock all the doors and be safe. And this was frame by frame. It probably don't look like your average stop motion movie, but it really is. Like, I try my best with this movie. It's like still. It's like still picture frames. So when there's like no movement, that it's called a still. So the pictures, the frames are stilled. So it technically is stop motion because I had to make copies of all these still pictures to even add the audio for the characters. And that's what took up most of the frames. Now the train going by, I should have used the fade in sooner than that. But this is when that's actually a good stop motion part of him talking to Tina. Don't know who that guy's name is. Sorry about that. It just fell off my head. But yeah, we're coming down to the end of the movie already. She's just basically talking to him. Jordan back in his house, closing all the doors, locking all the doors, and he's basically going to push the emergency button. Tina is in the house now. This was probably one of my best scenes of the movie. Them having this serious, deep conversation of like why he did what he did at the wedding and like everything about the movie. I had to show Tony Hawk's car out there to make sure it all made sense to the viewers. I really liked that part when she breaks in. I can watch that all day. Just that. Still, from a friend, I call this a still run. Jordan's face changes to a scared face. Jordan is talking to Tina about his whole situation. Now, this movie actually was based off a dramatic event that happened in my life where there was a person that was named actually Tina, and she sexually harassed me when I was 14 years old. So I based off the movie from that. I actually did a whole vlog about that on my YouTube channel, Jordan Adler. You can check it out in full detail. But yeah, I just thought I would base off the movie of that to have closure of that situation. Still dealing with it today. I wanted to have Jordan throw that chair to make noise for Tina to go over there, so Jordan can go back to the couch and push the emergency button. I thought it was a good idea at the time, because he's calling for help. And the next Lego movie that I'm making, Psycho Stalker 2, The Chemical Revenge, that'll be stop motion all the way. I'm not gonna do still frame by frame. Gonna do the whole movie just by frame. And it's gonna be hard, but I feel like I can do it. So this part is when Chase is telling them to suit up to go to over Jordan's house because his button pushed. So they're on their way to Jordan's house. This is one of my best scenes I ever did, where Tina is fighting Jordan, and Jordan slaps in that slow stop motion that everyone loves. Ketchup falls out, blood. We use ketchup, McDonald's ketchup packs for the blood. Jordan kicks Tina in her leg. Jordan goes into the restroom with all the evidence in the restroom, because I didn't think Tina would want that. Had showed the trail of blood of her on the floor. This is where Chase and the rookies are gonna be entering into Jordan's house, going in there and having a look, getting Jordan out of there safe and sound for the 1033 call. Pretty good movie. It's not your average stop motion movie, but it works. I wanted to repeat that scene, so I used the same frames of pictures in the house scene. Cheating my way through it. You can say that I cheated the stop motion way with this movie. I probably get a lot of dislikes for that, but you know, I did what I did. I thought I was doing the right thing. I need to learn how to do stop motion better, and I will. But right now, this is how I'm going to do it. I will be doing little stop motion here and there. But yeah, this is when Miranda goes into handcuffs Tina. They find the evidence. Jordan's out. Sally Rose is interviewing Jordan, what she did, and she's talking to the audience, the viewers, about what went down in the house. So, fun fact, the rookies, Miranda and Max, will be a part of the next film. They're going to be a big part of the next film. They're going to be the heroes, again, in that film. Thought I would show some clips of all the vehicles leaving, so just be them. I wasn't going to add the tow truck scene to this part of the movie, because I feel like it was like not important, but I thought about it and I was like, yeah, it definitely needs to be part of the film. And this is when this is like after what happened, Tina going to jail and getting interviewed. Now we're at the bank part where Deadpool is talking about it's not over yet, Jordan, and that lab part is actually going to be a big part of the next film as well. So yeah, that's it. Psycho Stalker 2, The Chemical Revenge, Fall 2020. Casting calls soon. Credits: Tim Morgan, voiced by Kayla Carlton, Kayla Dane, Jordan Adler, Des Ballet. I was going really fast. Tony Hawk, Cyrus, Willow James, The Penguin, Miranda Honey, Chase McKay, Walkie Talkie Officer, Deadpool, voiced by Jordan Adler, Max Builder, Brian Brick, Jordan Adler, Agent Shannon Riley, Shannon, Prison Officer Bob, created by Jordan, directed by Jordan Adler, edited by Jordan Adler, written by Jordan Adler and Jen Adler, produced by Jordan Adler, filmed in Mesa, Arizona, NJ Production Studios, filmed with iPhone Stop Motion 3D Pro application, frames per second, over 6,000, to 6,543 frames. Music by Wes Simones, Dan Bowden, royalty-free music, yes, from the YouTube background music, there's royalty-free music. So thanks to Lego, Kayla Carlton, Kaylin Aldane, Jordan Adler, Michelle Russo, and Natasha Hatch. Thank you for watching. We don't own the rights to the songs played in this film. All songs go to their owners. And I thought it would be cool to do a black and white thing for the credits. So yeah, that's the movie. I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching the commentary for the Psycho Stalker, the movie, and filming, production, and script writing will be taking place for the second movie soon. More info about the Psycho Stalker 2 Chemical Revenge movie coming soon. Thank you so much for listening and watching. We'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more top-notch videos like this one, and make sure to like it up if you liked what you saw. If not, dislike it. Who gives a crap on this? What you do? Just do what you gotta do. And we'll see you next time. Bye!